reach out to, make the fight. But we didn't know how serious it was. Me and Ryan, we just basically got on the phone. I told him everything I wanted. And I am a competitor. And, when I first started out boxing, when I took it serious and, I was like, this what I'm going to do. I wanted to be, I said, I'm going to be great in the sport. I'm going to be the best. I'm not in here to be, just a competitor. I'm not in here to be just one of the other guys. No, I want to be the best. I want to be the guy. So it hasn't, nothing has changed. So the world could just see me face it. But, I'm going to rise even higher than I was before.
Now that you're taking care of business, how does you and Devin Haney end? How does that fight go?
A knockout.
45 seconds left, kid. Stay sharp, baby.
Bro, I'm real, bro. I'm for real. And put anybody in there in front of me, I'm gonna say the same thing. I'm gonna stop them. Put your money on it.
Not long ago, Keshan Davis scored an impressive TKO victory against Jermaine Ortiz in his first fight at junior welterweight, and right after that moment, he took the spotlight to challenge Devin Haney for a potential matchup which quickly stirred excitement and discussion across the boxing world.
Devin said, let's do it. I know he's dealing with some legal issues. I don't know what happened. He said he had to turn himself in, but I believe he tweeted like, Keyshawn, let's do it.
He said that?
Yeah, but he tweeted like something like that. Yeah.
Well, Bill was in my DMs. We already was talking about it, honestly, before he even hit the media. So I know it's going to happen in 2026.
And you're good going straight to Devin in your first fight at 47?
If it make money,
Haney answered the call out straight on social media and replied with a short, clear message telling Keshan, "Let's do it," which showed he noticed the challenge and was not brushing it aside. Keshan Davis then responded with strong confidence, saying he would knock Haney out if they ever fought, and made it clear that he believes he is fully prepared to compete at the highest level.
You set your targets publicly on Devin Haney, #1 welterweight by ring, most estimations right now, champion. Why is that? Why Devin Haney? And you have half the amount of professional fights he has. Do you think that's something? There's enough in it for him when he's.
I was 6-0 fighting people with 30+ fights, bro.
I don't mean it from that. What I mean is
stopping him.
Why is he
stopping? No, I'm playing. I'm playing, bro. Nah, why Devin Haney, bro? Honestly, because he's a star. He's a superstar.
You asking that question. I felt like that's what it was. Go ahead.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, I'm ready to fight anybody. So I'm going for the star.
Davis says he will fight anyone and has no fear of big names, as he believes he is the real deal, and claims he will stop whoever stands across from him, while he targets top fighters like Devin Haney and Lewis Crocker and Dalton Smith to show that he belongs at the highest level of the sport.
No problem against you, bro, but we talking business right now. I will knock Devin out for sure. For sure.
You don't think he's hitting a little harder at 47 than he was at 35 and 40 growing into that weight? That's a no.
It looked like it.
It looked like it.
It looks
to
like
us, Keyshawn.
To me.
Let's see how hard I hit January 31st.
I like it.
Do you think you're already a bright enough star that he'd be willing to take? Because, as a businessman, risk reward. You think you bring enough to the table that he'd want to take the fight? He would take the fight?
Hopefully, bro. I hope he would take the fight. In terms of answer your question, a bright enough star, he's already entertaining me on Twitter and social media and stuff like that. So I guess he sees some money potential in this fight right here. But what I would like to do is I would like to become champion, because that just speaks for itself. Once I come to the champion with the table, you can't play with.
Davis took aim at Devin Haney by saying that even though Haney has moved up from 135 pounds, he still does not punch with real force and has not shown true knockout power at higher weights, and Davis believes that he would be able to stop him if they ever met in the ring.
Situation with you and Dev.
Yeah, I never f with Cuz.
Why?
Because Cuz never f with me.
On what tip?
Bro, it was like times where me, I was always around Shakur as an amateur and shit. So Shakur introduced me to Floyd, Devin Haney, all that type of shit. So there's a hell of times I'm around Devin Haney and we 24 fitness playing basketball, regular shit before niggas became celebrities type shit, or just who we are today. And nigga never even looked me in my eyes. Nigga never showed me respect. Like Shakur always like, yo, this nigga Keyshawn, this, that, third. He be like, for real? That nigga still a kid. And like, he just never gave me my respect.
He sent you.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bitch ass nigga, you know goddamn well, nigga. Now I'm here, nigga. And everything Shakur been saying, nigga, I lived up to it and then some. You talking about? And he's still like, his father used to, it's crazy because my beginning of my professional career, his father used to be like, oh shit, the businessman was with you, like dap me up.
My man.
And,
So you always was the
Dev,
businessman.
And Dev was keep his face forward and like, dang, I can't get no pat. Like, nigga, we African American, you can't show me no type of love. You're weird.
All right, well, how about this?
So you've been a businessman
Yeah, hell yeah.
since like an amateur.
Yeah.
Davis says Devin Haney never gave him respect from the beginning of their careers, and he feels Haney has always looked past him, believing he was not a real danger, and did not recognize his ability even as Davis continued rising through the ranks and pushing closer to top-level opponents.
Right, but listen, you still got an opportunity when you go handle your business right here, because you know me and you are in the DMs, correct? And you know you told me that you would look like an opportunity, and I believe you.
Now knock Jermaine out, what we doing?
The same thing that we talked about we were going to do in the DMs before you picked Jermaine.
2026, we doing it.
You promise?
You promise. You the promoter.
Well, I got you. Listen, in the DMs, I got your word on it. All right, just stand on it. Good luck, handle that business, okay? All right.
Keshan Davis appeared and openly called out Bill Haney, asking him to help make the fight with Devin Haney happen, while saying he is ready to move forward, and that even if Haney does not back the matchup, Davis believes he will still beat Devin inside the ring as he demands respect and pushes himself toward a major high-profile fight.
Davis returned to the ring, stopping Jermaine Ortiz, something that Teofimo Lomachenko couldn't do against Jermaine Ortiz. Heck, they had tough battles with Ortiz. Keyshawn relatively was in control and made this look easy. All right, let's talk about the first half of this fight. It was a very awkward and ugly fight as Jermaine Ortiz was moving all around, kind of jittery. Something we anticipated Jermaine Ortiz would do. That's kind of how he fights, really awkward type. Keshan Davis was like, all right, cool. The jab was phenomenal for Keyshawn. Yes, the power punches through like the first half of the fight were even. The jab was way in favor of Keshan Davis. That's how he was able to keep Jermaine Ortiz at range. So when Ortiz tried to come in quickly, Keyshawn wasn't having any of it. Then the second half of the fight, really rounds 8 through 12, Jermaine Ortiz realized, I can't keep doing that. I'm gonna have to just stand right in front of him and kind of box and try and land some shots, because Ortiz did land some shots on Keyshawn, nothing of note. And then when he stood in front of him, man, Keyshawn picked him apart. The jab, the right hand, the left hand, hooks. I'm telling you, everything. Keshan Davis is back. In the 11th round, stops him with drops him with a body shot, goes to the head, nice right hand. Then you can see on the replay, he looks down, sees Ortiz is covering with his hands up here, looks at the body, sees it wide open, left hand to the body, drops him. Ortiz has to take a knee. Then the 12th round, Ortiz has an awful left eye, swollen, basically shut. They're like, all right, last round, let's go ahead. Keyshawn, 15 seconds left, does what he needs to do, gets the stoppage, the TKO. Ref says, yeah, no, I can't do it anymore. I can't watch this. And Keshan Davis is back. Hey, he called out Devin Haney immediately after the fight. He wants to go up to 47. Already looked pretty big, looked strong at 40, but says, hey, I can go to 47.
Keshan has grown as a fighter, showing better power discipline and focus when he stopped Jermaine Ortiz and became the first man to finish him. Ortiz had gone the distance before with elite names like Vasily Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez, which shows Davis is moving quickly toward top-level competition.
Live bro could punch a little bit. I was surprised. I'm like, damn, okay. But yeah, man, I just felt like, I feel like he had a lot of respect for me in the ring. I feel like I was already getting to him in the weigh-ins, the press conference. I don't know. I think I just always get to my opponents before I fight. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what it is. But I just be being myself, for real. And he was showing me a lot of respect in there in the ring. But also, as the fight just kept going on, we both got comfortable with each other, like, all right, bet. So I did fear him actually trying to win, for sure. But, like, after a while, as I kept punching him and as my strength and energy was not going down, he was just in there. So then after like 6th round, I'm like, all right, I got 6 more rounds to go. I'm really about to try to stop you now. You know what I'm saying? Even in the 12th round, I'm like, I'm about to stop you. Like it never left my head. Like, I'm about to stop you. Like, every round, I'm about to stop you. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen.
Davis looked back on his first fight at 140 pounds and said he felt surprisingly comfortable and confident in the higher weight class. He explained that he felt stronger and tougher than expected, which helped him take punches without slowing down. During the fight, he kept his energy steady and managed the pace smartly while slowly breaking down Jermaine Ortiz. He said that as the rounds went on, he stayed focused on getting a stoppage and had a knockout in his mind from early in the fight. His calm approach mixed with steady power and strong endurance led to a clear stoppage in the 12th round and confirmed his control of the bout. Fans and analysts praised the showing as an impressive debut in a new division, pointing out that Davis adjusted well to the weight and showed championship-level calm and finishing skill.
Knockout win in his debut at 140 to cement his status as a top player in the division, and I'm going to turn it over to Keyshawn.
Well, first things first, all glory to God. Jesus Christ for giving me this win. It's been a long time coming, man. From my last fight all the way to tonight, man. It was a lot of twists and turns and up and downs and nights where I just didn't even want to do this anymore. And y'all don't know that half of like how I even got here tonight just to perform. And how I got that knockout is crazy because I always dreamed to get like a 12-round knockout, like 12 round. Like that was always my dream. So like to do it in an opponent like Jermaine Ortiz on my return in front of 20,000 fans, that's God, bro. That's God. I feel like he turned my whole career around. And now it's just continuing to just keep trusting in him. You know, that he's gonna do even bigger things for me. And I'm here, man. I'm back and I'm better, just like I promised y'all. Also, I promised y'all a knockout and I got y'all.
Keshan Davis spoke openly about the emotional road that led him to this fight and explained the ups and downs and personal battles he went through since his last appearance. He admitted there were nights when he questioned if he even wanted to keep boxing, which showed the mental and emotional pressure he had to push past to return to the ring. Even with those struggles, he kept a promise he made to his supporters by scoring a knockout in his 140 pounds debut against Jermaine Ortiz. Fighting in front of 20,000 fans, Davis said he felt thankful and driven and described the win as a major turning point in his career. He called the moment a dream come true and showed how belief, patience, and hard work can turn difficult moments into career-defining success, and made it clear his path forward is now moving in a strong, positive direction.
Well, Devin,
I feel like me and Devin Haney will be it would be an easy fight for me, bro. Like super easy, bro. Like, and I know I would stop Devin Haney. I've been saying this, bro, before the Ryan fight, bro. He just don't got nothing for me. He got nothing for me. Like, you got no power. You got nothing for me to worry about. Like, what are you gonna do to stop me?
Got you.
And what I got coming with, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he don't got nothing to even stop me. His defense is not that good. I feel like I got better defense than him. I know he fought better opponents than me, so you know what I'm saying? So I gave him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, for sure.
But I just feel like I got better defense than him.
His resume tough.
Nah, it is.
His resume tough.
But you gotta realize he fought a lot of guys that was smaller than him too, bro. A lot of these guys were smaller than him, and he was saying it in the weigh-ins, you're too small. You know what I mean? So he knew what he was doing, bro. You know what I mean? So everybody got that.
Keshan Davis has been very clear about how he sees a fight with Devin Haney, and his confidence shows in his social media posts and interviews. He has said that Haney would be an easy opponent, claiming Haney lacks real punching power and has nothing in his style that would trouble him, which suggests Davis feels he could beat Haney without trouble if the fight happens. His boldness comes from self-belief after his strong TKO win over Jermaine Ortiz. He has pointed out that he has stopped several fighters who had never been stopped before, and says he is confident he could do the same to anyone he faces, including Haney.
Us seeing Devin Haney doing all of this with a person that had 0.1 estrogen, and we all seen that Ryan Garcia was still in there getting tired. It's like, bro, I'm sorry, there's no other word to put it. Excuse my language. That's how I feel. You're soft. You do not take your L's. You a person that been given everything all your life. Daddy's boy, making sure you been straight all your life. And now you took your first loss. I feel like you don't even know.
Davis openly criticized Devin Haney for filing a lawsuit over his disputed fight with Ryan Garcia, calling him soft and saying he should handle setbacks like a real fighter instead of taking the matter to court. He questioned Haney's sportsmanship, arguing that using legal action rather than settling things in the ring shows weakness and is not what a top boxer should do. Davis also suggested that Haney's career has been too protected by his father and supporters, calling him a daddy's boy who has not faced real challenges despite being undefeated.
Say, oh, he don't have a chin. No, when you get hit and you get up, that's what's showing you have a chin. Being able to get hit and get right back to it.
Did you ever recover from that getting hurt the first time in the very first round?
I feel like I recovered because I wasn't that hurt. It was more like a surprise,
Like shocked you,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, exactly. So I feel like I recovered.
What is Bill telling you throughout the course of the fight? What did he have? What type of urgency did he have? What was he saying?
Like I said, I don't want to speak on that too much for various reasons, but yeah.
Are y'all still taking legal action over what he did? Are y'all still thinking about it?
Despite Keshan Davis questioning Devin Haney's chin and power, Haney insists he has shown he can take punches and compete at the highest level. After being knocked down 3 times by Ryan Garcia, he pointed out that he got up each time and kept fighting, which proved he has both chin and heart and is not afraid of getting hit. He said he welcomes challenges and believes facing adversity is part of becoming a top fighter, stressing that his ability to recover and keep going shows a resilience that many people underestimate.
Bill Haney has done a masterful job with how he's moved his son. And Devin Haney is the truth. He's got skill. He's probably one of the most technically sound fighters in the game today. I think Haney has the advantage because similar to me and Kovalev, people think, oh, he's been at the weight class longer, so he's bigger. It's like, nah, he might be bigger. Doesn't mean he's stronger. And he's sucking himself down to get to 140. That shows up after that 6th or 7th round. The guy coming up, if he knows how to box and he knows his way around that ring, he ultimately has the advantage because I don't have to look like a skeleton on that.
Andre Ward, the former 2-division world champion and HBO ESPN boxing analyst, has openly recognized Devin Haney's talent, work ethic, and potential, giving praise that carries weight because of Ward's standing in the sport. Ward has said that Haney is a disciplined and focused fighter who trains seriously and stays fully committed to boxing, making him difficult to beat, especially as a young champion still developing. His compliments go deeper than surface level, noting that Haney's mix of skill, discipline, and preparation sets him up to become a future superstar when applied in major fights. Ward has also defended Haney's performances in close or controversial bouts like the fight with Vasily Lomachenko, encouraging critics to judge them more fairly. This endorsement from someone of Ward's experience shows that many experts see Haney as one of the top competitors in boxing today.